Amanda here. So, I said in a previous video, medication update, that I went from 50 milligrams of amitriptyline to 25. And since that has happened, I've gone 2 days in a row without sleeping. And even when I do sort of sleep, it's tossing and turning, and it's like I'm not even sleeping. I'm very tired. Like, you can even see it. I'm so tired, but I can't sleep. So I am going to report to my psychiatrist, like she asked. She asked a week ago for me to take this, and I guess plus the other dosage. I don't know if that's playing a role or not. I mean, I think it is pain-wise, but that's it. And it's not like it's the painkiller. It just, I think I think what it is it's working with the gabapentin, which is can be used for nerve pain. So I think that is why it's helping, because it's working with that medicine that I'm already taking. So I'm going to call her, I'm going to call the medical assistant and report what has been happening. Less sleep, and yeah, less sleep. I kind of feel like I'm dreaming right now. Like, part of me is wondering if this is actually a dream. They say if you're in a dream to try to look at a clock of some kind, and you won't be able to tell the time if it's a dream, but you will if you're awake. So I'm going to look at this. It's been 2 minutes and 34 seconds. Okay, I can read the time. This is real. Okay, I'm awake. Oh, geez. Okay. So, yeah, I made a video way back when I first started this channel about dreams versus reality. And I still find that topic to be very relevant in my life to this day. It makes sense with finding out about having part of your brain is awake when you're supposed to be sleeping. So I guess I'm like in between. I'm awake and I'm sleeping to a certain level. I don't really hit REM sleep. I do a little bit, but only for I think he said either a few seconds or a few minutes, when typically you would spend a significant amount of time in REM sleep, compared to what I am sleeping at. And that plays a role, obviously, in cognitive ability and cognitive ability. Woohoo! I think I saw some people say something. Let me look. Good morning, Marie. It's nice to hear from you. I hope everything is well with you. What's wrong? I also haven't slept at all night. Yeah, like I said, I think it's the med change, and I'm going to talk to my doctor about it. I don't know if she's going to want to try to increase it, or maybe put me on a different antidepressant altogether. Like I said, we did bring up the topic of, I brought up the topic of a mood stabilizer, because I feel like I'm all over the place with my emotions. I'm trying really hard to use DBT skills, and a lot of the time they work. But there are times when sometimes they just don't. And that's something you learn in DBT is sometimes things don't always work out, no matter how well you do it. And it's okay. You just got to keep moving forward. And that's what I'm trying to do. So I forgot what I titled this thing. But yeah, I went to the neurosurgeon and we talked, and he doesn't think that there's any damage or, in other words, nerve compression that would be causing the pain that I'm having. He is an honest doctor, and this is why I trust him. This is why I go to him, because he will tell you the truth. And he told me a lot of it is probably due to my weight, and I agreed. But I also told him that just so you know, this is a female thing. This can be a male thing, but it might be TMI. So if you don't want to hear it, then tune out right now, or stay, whichever. I don't care. It doesn't matter. I told him that I had that UTI and that I was having, no, but I still am having symptoms. And he said that if you have an infection in that area or there's something going on. Oh, there's sirens. Oh no, what's happening? That looks like the fire marshal. Well, I don't know if it's the fire marshal or it's not like a regular fire truck. It's the smaller ones, Uh-oh. I hope whoever it is okay. I mean, obviously they're not okay, but I hope that they end up okay. Oh, sorry about that. That just totally caught me off guard. I mean, it's like, see if it's 7:15 in the morning. So, but I want to also start getting up early, for my son with school and stuff. I have a hard time because of my sleep getting up in the morning. But since I couldn't sleep, it gives me a good opportunity. He doesn't start school until 7:45, and we do remote learning. Oh, look, there's my dog, Henry J. I'm sorry if he goes to the bathroom on camera. I'm going to keep an eye on him. If he does, I'll turn the camera because I don't know if he went. I'm sorry if he does. That's what dogs do, I don't know if you guys have ever seen George Carlin, but he did a bit about, he's like, you ever, something along the lines of, you ever notice when you have a dog or a cat and, you have people over and, you're chatting away, whatever, and all of a sudden the dog comes and lays in the middle of the floor, raises his leg, and starts licking his balls. Or whatever. Right in front of everybody. The way he said it was really hilarious. It just reminded me of that, how uncomfortable people can be over such a very simple situation. So yeah. Hey, Mom, could you make me some tea? Not chamomile, the regular stuff. Yeah, I drink chamomile tea, but I also like to drink
You want chamomile vanilla?
No, caramel. Oh, stop making fun of me. She's making fun of me. She's making fun of me.
That was the caramel.
See, what it is the names are chamomile vanilla.
Oh, so you want chamomile,
and then there's
vanilla?
And then there's caramel vanilla. So you gotta be careful because one's daytime, one's nighttime. She's always making fun of me about that. Hey, Henry. Do you want to come sit over here? I'm gonna, let's go get Henry. Let's bring him over here. Oh, whoops. Yeah, it kind of sucks. Okay, so I was talking about medical stuff. So he doesn't believe that there's anything compressing the nerve, which is good. So, you know, he thinks, excuse me, over here, Henry, a lot of it is my weight because I'm heavy. I am, you know. It happened over time. Come here. Come here. Hold on a second. I gotta put this down. Come here, Henry. Henry, come here. Come here. Come here, baby. It's okay. Hi, guys. I'm just hooking him up. Cha-ching. There we go. Now he's over here with me, so he's not all by himself. He doesn't like to be by himself. I can relate to that. Okay, so right now I am I should have brought a drink out here. Oh wait, I asked you for a drink. Oh my god. Cognitive abilities. You see what's happening? Oh my god, I'm falling apart. Anyway, I doing the physical therapy on my shoulder, and I have made significant. Sorry, I'm just trying to get comfortable. Significant progress in that area, and that's because I do the exercises at home, and I do them every day, actually, almost every day. There are some days I don't do them, like if I'm having a lot of pain, like I was the past couple of days. I was in so much pain. I tried to do, you know, one of them, and it was like, nope. So I said, okay, I'm just going to take a couple days and wait until things aren't so painful. I find Midol kind of helps too, to take the edge off. And I think it's because it helps with like bloating and stuff, and I feel like I'm very bloated. So I'm sorry if this is really slow. I'm tired. I apologize. I don't mean to be slow and boring. This is just me. It's who I am. I got nothing going on. But I got ideas about that. But that's like, you know, a totally different topic. So I got, what do you call it? I did an intake with the physical therapist for my low back and legs. And so you have to you go to the physical therapist, they do the test, and then they send out their notes and whatnot to the insurance company, and I have to wait for the insurance company to approve it. They should. There's no, considering the issues that I'm having, I don't think it should be a problem. And I've had physical therapy there before, last year, for when I sprained my ankle and my low back and stuff. So I'm hoping that doing this. So what it's going to be is I'm going to go 2 days a week. So how I'm going to start. One day is for shoulder, one day is for back. I don't want to overdo and do like, you know, 2 days of one and 2 days of another. It's been like, you know, maybe we can work up to more days a week, you know, because I have goals. I have little tiny goals. I should write these goals down. It would be a lot easier. But first is physical therapy. I need to get through physical therapy. I need to get to a place where I feel in a place where I can start doing the yoga again and going for walks with my dog, and not being afraid that, okay, my knee's gonna give out or something. I want to feel stronger. I used to be and feel a lot stronger, and I don't feel that way right now. I feel very, what's that word? Oh my god, it's right there on the tip of my tongue. You guys are probably saying it for me. vulnerable. That's what it is. I feel vulnerable right now, and I don't want to feel that way. It's okay to feel vulnerable, but I don't want it to be an ongoing thing. I want to do something about it. So my first goals are shoulder therapy, which does include the muscles in the back and shoulders and all this area. And then he said we're going to start with the hip and flexors and the core muscles with the low back. So, and I also want to work with him a lot on balance. I think that has definitely been something that's been a problem. Oh my God, I can't believe I haven't mentioned that to my PCP. But oh my God. All right, something to mention. See, sometimes I remember, sometimes I forget. This is what's happening with my brain. It's so annoying. It's happened so many times, and yet I forgot. I have it doesn't click in my head to say this, or at least to the clinician on the phone or something. But it is what it is. So those are my first goals in terms of the physical part of my recovery. I intend to, once I get, like I said, to a more stable place, I'd like to start, I want to start with stretches. I want to get my body in the habit of moving in that way. I don't want to start straight off with yoga. I want to start with stretches and breathing. I think that's important. And then, work my way into yoga and, this is going to be a slow process. So I did this. Oh, hi, thank you so much. Oh, this is too hot to take a drink right now. Oh, I need a sip though. It's so hot, but I need something. Sorry.
Okay, no jumping. No jumping.
What is the word you remember? It's off.
Off.
Off. No, not off high.
Off.
It's like daddy voice. Off. It comes from the diaphragm. Off. He understands that. I think he wants to be where you are, and you are inside. And I brought him out so he could go to the bathroom. I think he did, so he can go inside. So I think he's good. Thank you for the tea. I appreciate it. But before I get too much into talking about what happens after physical therapy, I did a second urinalysis because, like I had said in a previous video, I took the medication they gave me, the antibiotic, and I still feel the symptoms. One thing that changed is today, for the first time since I started taking the pills for the infection, my urine was not red today. So that's a good sign. I'm taking it as a good sign. It's a good sign, right? So I talked to the lady, one of my PCP's nurses, and we talked about a lot of things. And some of the things that we talked about was, I told her, I said, now that I've been given the metformin and stuff, I said, I don't know how I'm supposed to eat. I said, I can eat cereal in the morning and take my metformin and I'm fine. But then I eat, anything else, and it's it makes me feel sick a little bit. Excuse me. That could be psychological. It could be physical. Don't know. Not sure. Could be both. You never know. Things are very, very complicated in this world, as we know. Nothing is, usually, nothing is like as perfect as it seems, or whatever. However the saying goes. Nothing is as it seems. Nothing always is as it seems. And I don't know who quoted that, but somebody did. And it wasn't me. So they have clinics that work with weight management, where you work with like a doctor and like a team of people, and they have their own like dietitian and stuff like that. And I said, I'm interested in that. I also talked to them about, just for my doctor to look over um, possible referrals, maybe gastroenterology. I am, when I went to see the neurosurgeon, he did ask me if I wanted to get x-rays done of my hips, and I said yes. And then he said something about sending me to a hip doctor. I apologize if anyone can tell me the name of the profession of doctors who specifically deal with hips. They're like surgeons. Um, uh, there's like a certain type of surgeon. I remember him saying the word surgeon. So, um, yeah, this is why I'm not really happy with the COVID thing, because my mother is at this moment, because I'm not right now. Oh my God, jeez, that scared me. Oh. I feel like they just did that just to do that to me. I know that is probably an irrational thought, but they were coming down the road and suddenly now they turn it on. I mean, they could have just gotten a call. I mean, but I don't know. That got to me. My CP, oh my God, I can't even say it. Complex post-traumatic stress disorder symptoms. Oh my God. Okay. I need to take a sip of this if I can. A little better, almost there. Okay, now I need to breathe. I'm sorry that this happened, but I have to breathe. I'm panicking right now. Okay. Okay, so this is how I do this. Practice mindfulness. All right, so I'm going to breathe in to the count of 4, and then I'm going to breathe out to the count of 5, if I can. There goes another one of those trucks. Jeez. Okay. So I'm just going to relax, and I'm just going to take 5 of these breaths just to calm myself down. All right. Here we go. Okay. I apologize for having to take the time to do that, but you just witnessed just a little blip of when suddenly a loud noise happens. I think I jumped in my seat, and it literally causes a physical reaction. And that was me. What I did, if you're interested, is I used the stop skill. So I stopped. I thought about what to do. So instead of reacting, I thought about it, and then, I forgot how they put it. You want to act instead of react. You want to act with thought and purpose instead of, oh, cars are going slow, there must be an accident or something. I hope nobody's hurt. Sorry, so to react is to react in your emotion mind. And to act is to take the time to let the emotion in, accept what it is, and then take the time to do something that's going to make whatever you need to happen productive to go forward. So that's why I did the breathing. And it did help. There's still a little bit of anxiousness there, but it's not how it was. And if there aren't any more loud noises like that, I should be okay. So I apologize for that. And I apologize when I was breathing if my nose sounded stuffy. It's autumn, so. But gonna go down to CVS and get my flu shot. So that's what I'm gonna do today, tomorrow, sometime this week. It's gonna happen because I asked and they're doing walk-ins. So my son already has his. Me and my mother need to get ours, and she needs a couple of their shots because of her age. So hopefully they give them to her. Because you know how insurance is sometimes. So I totally forgot what we were talking about. Oh my god. Oh yes. So yes, if anyone knows what the name of the doctor is that works on hips specifically, please let me know, because I don't know if a referral was sent out, and I'm trying to figure out if it was, and I just want to know the name of what how like there's an optometrist or a dietitian or a ophthalmologist or, whatever the name is. If you know, please tell me in the comments below. That would greatly, greatly be appreciated. What else did I talk about with them? Yeah, I don't remember if I told you I'm supposed to get my hearing checked, and I haven't heard anything, so that reminds me I gotta call my doctor and see if that referral went through. What time is it? It's 7:36. Okay, it's almost time for Casey to go on to school, but my mother's got that covered, and he's got that covered. It's not so bad how it's going. So, and if I stay out of the picture, it's less distraction for him, so it's okay. But I'm here if he needs me. So I'm gonna work with. Well, I gave her all this information, and she's gonna give it to the doctor, and then we're gonna go from there and see what happens. Because I said I need help losing weight. I don't know how to do it, and I need help with eating because I don't know how to eat. I don't know if they think I'm pre-diabetic or if I'm diabetic. Like, no one said anything, and I'm too scared to ask because I'm kind of embarrassed by that, you know, that I let myself get to this point. And I just feel, you know, ashamed, because I used to be, for my body type, I have a bigger structure, like bone structure, but as far as how I looked, before I got pregnant with my son, I looked good. I had a nice figure, you know. I had a womanly figure. There was nothing wrong with it. I look back at those days, and because people were always calling me fat and ugly and stuff, and just being so cruel all the time. It made me so self-conscious, that I started wearing, you know, clothes that were, like, I'd wear a lot of sweatshirts and things like that, you know, stuff to hide. That wasn't very good. But I want to get to a place where I'm happy with myself, and I don't expect a miracle. I don't expect, like, all of a sudden, bang, there goes the weight. I expect this to take, like, a couple of years, you know, depending on how things go, because you never know what's going to happen in life, you know. I totally forgot what I titled this. I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, talking about the medication for my doctor. So yeah, I'm not sleeping. I'm so tired, and I can't sleep. Like, like, the medicine is just starting to kick in. I don't know if you can tell. You can probably tell. This eye is always the teller. It's like, oh, I gotta sleep. But I'm not, like, tired in the sense that I want to sleep. I'm just tired. Like, I feel a little, like, drugged a little bit. Like, I could probably lay down and rest, you know, but I probably wouldn't, like, sleep for a long time. If I did, it might be an hour, you know. And that can make me feel even more tired when I do that. So can't win, can't lose. No matter where I go. But it's okay, you know. And this, you know, this is my favorite time of year, so I'm taking advantage of the temperature right now. It's a little on the cool side, but it's gonna warm up. I gotta be careful because there's lots of acorns that come down right here, and I don't have the umbrella up, so hopefully nothing falls on my head. Now that I said that, I've probably jinxed myself. But yeah, I don't think that this medicine change is working, and I think it's the amitriptyline. But again, I don't know if she would want to bring it back up to 50 or try a new medicine altogether. I don't know. You know what? Look, you see this right here? That was from when I had the EEG. That is a scar left over from the whatever they used that sticks the electrodes on your head. Isn't that crazy? I'm branded. I got my own tattoo now. I don't have no tattoos, and I don't ever plan on getting a tattoo. I'm more of a I want to pierce my ears kind of girl. That's me. So yeah, I want to get better. I want to be healthy. I want to see my son graduate high school. I want to see him do whatever he's going to do in his life. I want to see, you know, him become a man. I want to see him, you know, graduate high school, go to college, trade school, whatever it is he does. I want to see that. I want to be a part of that, you know, meet someone special. maybe get married, have some kids. I mean, I don't know. However his life turns out is however it turns out. I'll be proud of him no matter what. But, I want to be there is the point. And that is my goal. My ultimate goal is to make sure that I am on this planet as long as I can possibly be, so I can experience, time with my family and, make it the best that I can. I'm trying really hard. Like I said, I've been trying to use the DBT skills. Oh, that's what I was saying. I use the stop skills, and then I use the breathing technique, and I find a lot. This is just my experience, and take it or leave it. It's up to you. When you first start to breathe and try to find a calm place inside of yourself, at first there can be a lot of stuff going on in your head because you're not used to stopping and actually paying attention to what's going on inside your head. And there's a lot of thoughts in there, that you didn't realize was going on behind the scenes. And it can be at first like, oh my God, this doesn't work. It doesn't work. But the thing is you got to keep doing it over and over and over. And eventually you start to get to a place where you start to understand, okay, the breathing does help. It's actually helping to block out the thoughts. And even if the thoughts come in, it's like a soundboard, bounces right off, But it takes time. You gotta have patience, Things don't just magically happen, guys. You gotta work for what you want. And that's what I'm doing. And I'm doing it step by step. And we'll see what happens. I'm just going to wait for a call from the doctor. I am going to call the shoe doctor because my shoes are kind of like the way I walk. It's hurting my ankles and stuff, and I don't know if it's exactly right. But I just want his opinion. That's all, and just see if he thinks adjustments might need to be made. I don't know. It could just be because of my weight, and that is a factor. And the reason that I'm bringing up my weight is because there's, I'm not saying that you should go around saying, oh my God, you're a fat person and be mean to people, or you're too skinny and be mean to people, or you look like that and you look like that. People look how they look, and you don't know why they are the way that they are, or they look the way that they look. And it's a process. It's one of those, it's like an addict admitting they have an addiction. Okay, so for me, the addiction is food, and I don't eat it properly. I never have. When I was younger, I could eat a whole pizza to myself and not gain a single pound, but I was a very active child. I danced, I played outside all the time. I mean, that's probably why I didn't gain weight a lot. But when puberty hit, I did gain a lot of weight. Not because of how I was eating. It's just I hit puberty, and you can gain up to 35. Well, at the time when I went to school, it was you could gain up to 35 pounds because of your hips, because your body is preparing you when you're, a woman to have a child, because you need fat to carry the child to term properly, so you can gain weight. And I did, and I gained it in my boobs, I gained it in my butt, I gained it in my thighs, the usual places. but it was like 5th grade, and I had a weird way of dressing because I was so uncomfortable, because no matter what I did, the kids made fun of me, and I was so insecure. I just wanted to be invisible, and I didn't want to be there. But that's a story for another time. So yeah, I gotta talk to my doctor. I gotta talk to the shoe doctor. Gotta get the flu shot. I have to do my DBT group today. I'm trying to think of what else. I'm sure that there's a few other things medically related that I have to do. Or, oh yes, I have to call the insurance adjuster because my mother is having significant issues. So, and this has been ever since the car accident. She's been getting worse, and she's been getting worse just taking it out on me. So, yeah, it's not good. At least from my point of view. I don't like being yelled at. When people yell at me, I just ignore them, because if you're not going to have a conversation with me, then you're not worth my time. You know what I mean? So, I don't like the fact that I am at the weight that I am. I don't like the fact that I am in a situation where I could, and let's be realistic here, I could get sick, I could die, my heart could give out or something, and I don't want that to happen. I don't want to leave my I don't want to leave my child motherless, and I want to make sure that I am here for him, because he needs me. I've been there his entire life, and that's not going to stop now. So, yeah, let's see, what time is it? Yeah, he should have started class like 5 minutes ago. Oh, I actually got an email. Hold on. About Casey has today in the afternoon. So it was just giving me a reminder, so I apologize for that. Yeah, one of the things that's bothering me is I can't do this anymore. Hi, Henry. Hi. You want me to come inside? Okay. I'm going to finish up because he wants me to come inside. He doesn't understand why I'm out here and he's in there. I forgot what I was saying, but anyway, gonna talk to the doctor, gonna make some phone calls, do some things that need to be done, and just keep on keeping on. Oh yeah, there was another thing. There was an issue with my rent. It went up to a higher amount, and it's supposed to come out September. Like, that's the date that it's supposed to change. Excuse me. And they took my old rent out, so I owe $75. Because they had to set the whatever. I don't know what happened, but I emailed and talked to him, and I talked to the new property manager, and he said that they would have it fixed and it should come out next month properly. So I'll just make sure I check my bank statements and make sure it does. So, because I don't want that to become something that's a problem at all. All right, so I am going to go inside, and I am going to eat something. It's either Cheerios or Honey Bunches of Oats. Whoopee! So yeah, I'm gonna go now so I can check on my son and check on the dog and all that fun stuff. So I'll let you know how everything goes from here. I'm just kind of waiting to see what happens. Oh, I made a call to my son's um, psychiatrist medical assistant to make a second appointment because I wasn't sure if she was supposed to reach out to me or if I was supposed to reach out to her. And I found her number, so I called her and left her a message. So hopefully she calls back and we can set up a second appointment, and that would be great. So yeah, alrighty, I'm gonna go now. Thank you for watching. I love you all. Please take care of yourselves. Be kind to yourselves. Be kind to one another. And again, spread peace and love. That's what we need. Peace and love. Not hate and destruction. Peace and love. I love you guys. Bye.